Okay, sometimes it's a little more complicated. Okay, so you have 5 to the x minus 2 on this side and 4 to the 2x plus 3 on the other side. You can't add anything to both sides. You can't divide by anything on both sides. They're both isolated, but the bases aren't the same, so you can't pop out the exponents like we were doing. So you're going to have to take the natural log of both sides. Okay, so that's what we're going to do. Here it comes. So I'm going to write natural log 5 to the x minus 2. Now I'm going to put that x minus 2 in parentheses. That'll just help me. And then I'm going to put the natural log of 4 to the 2x plus 3. And again, I'm putting those exponents in parentheses. Okay, so that's what we do. We just slap on the natural log for both sides. We're allowed to do that. Okay, now we have to use our logarithm rules, the power rule. We're going to bring that down. That's number 7. That's rule number 7 if you're numbered on your paper or something. Anyway, we bring that down. Keep the parentheses because that'll be important. So x minus 2 times the natural log of 5. We're going to do the same thing on the other side. We're going to bring the exponent down. 2x plus 3 equals the natural log of 4. Okay, now remember the natural log of 5, it's just a number. Same with the natural log of 4, it's just a number. Okay, so we're going to distribute here. And I have x natural log of 5 minus 2 natural log of 5. We usually put the log part at the end of the expression. So whether it's numeric or variable. So we did that, like, remember we were simplifying radicals and we put the radical at the back? Well, it's kind of the same thing here, only it's a log. Okay, so we're going to bring this on in. Now, I'm going to write it as 2x natural log 4, but I might want to rearrange that, but it's okay. I usually write it that way. Plus, and then we're distributing here, 3 natural log 4. Okay. Now, some things are numbers and some things are numeric expressions. Some are variable expressions. So do you see the variable? There's an x there and there's an x there. You got to get those terms on one side and get the other terms that don't have an x on the other side. And we've done that. So I'm going to put my x terms on the left. So I have x natural log 5 minus 2x natural log 4. Okay? And then I'm going to put the other terms so they're all on the right. So I'm going to have, I don't know which one you want to write first, but 2 natural log 5 plus 3 natural log 4. These are just numbers on the right-hand side. You put it in a calculator and get an approximation. Okay. We're not going to do that right now, but okay. Now we've done this idea before when we were finding inverses and you had to two y's and you had to get them, together so that you could factor it out. So that's what we're going to do now. We're going to factor out an x on the left-hand side. So x times the natural log of 5 minus 2 natural log 4 equals 2 natural log 5 plus 3 natural log 4. Okay. So all of this stuff in parentheses, I'm going to underline it in red. That is just a number. Okay, so I'm going to divide both sides by that number. Natural log 5 minus 2 natural log 4. Natural log 5 minus 2 natural log 4. Okay, this does not simplify. This is the answer. This is an exact answer. Okay, so I can write that. Oops, I can if I can see it. X equals 2 natural log 5 plus 3 natural log 4 over natural log 5 minus 2 natural log 4. Okay, so that's a lovely answer. Yay. Put a box around it. But what if you wanted a decimal approximation? So it gets a little bit tricky here. You're going to have to put a parenthesis to natural log, and then my calculator opens the parenthesis for me. So it's going to be there. And then I'm going to put the 5. Then I have to close that parenthesis so the red one and the black one match up, plus 3 natural log, and then it's going to open another parenthesis. I don't type it, but it's there. And then I'm going to put the 4 and close that parenthesis. Then I have to close that parenthesis to match with those. It's to match those. So you have to keep track of your parentheses and stuff. And then you're going to hit divided by. I'll just put divided by. And then you're going to have to open another parenthesis to do the denominator. Okay? So natural log, and then it's going to put that parenthesis in. I'm going to stop putting these in red. I think everybody understands that it may put the parenthesis in. Not all calculators work the same. Minus 2 natural log, and then the parenthesis is going to appear on my calculator for parenthesis, but then another one to close that off. Okay, so I have to type all that in. But it's fun, and our calculators can do it. So parenthesis 2, natural log 5, close the parenthesis, plus 3, natural log 4, close the parenthesis, divided by parenthesis, natural log 5, close the parenthesis, minus 2, natural log 4, close the parenthesis, equals, and I'm getting like negative 6.34. Okay, so it's a little tricky, typing that all in the calculator. This little line there is errant, so let me just get that out of there. Okay. But that's how you do it. And you can get a decimal approximation. So exact answer like this, decimal approximation like this. Now you could use properties to condense the numerator to one logarithm, and you could condense the denominator to one logarithm. I don't usually do that, but you could. All right.